Swasta Rutta second class. So yesterday we discussed about important points of Swasta Rutta. So especially frequently asking question part. So major questions in Swasta Rutta they will ask you from Dinacharya, Rutucharya, Prayopastamba, Yoga, and as well as vaccination. So nutrition, when it comes to nutrition, vitamins. So vitamin deficiency disorders, mineral deficiency disorders, and as well as protein deficiency disorders. So very common disease you will know about protein energy malnutrition, kwashiorkor and marasmus. These are the two diseases, and they will ask you about the symptoms of kwashiorkor and marasmus also. Okay. So and then some epidemic, endemic, pandemic, and diseases of epidemic, endemic, and pandemic. So and their incubation period. So these are some of the important FAQs in Swastarota. Okay, so we'll start with Dinacharya. So in Charaka Samhita, Sushruta Samhita, Vagbata, in all three Samhitas, we have a separate importance is given for Dinacharya and as well as Rutucharya. In all these three subjects, this topic explained in Sutrasthana only. Charaka also Sutrasthana, Sushruta also Sutrasthana, Ashtanga Sangraha Hridaya also Sutrasthana. Some difference of opinion is there from Charaka Samhita to Sushruta Samhita and from Charaka Sushruta to Vagbata Samhita. Okay. So what we have observed from Vagbata is he will accept the practicable thing according to Charaka Sushruta. So he feels this is practicable at that period, he will accept the things. So majority of Ashtanga Hridaya and Ashtanga Sangraha versions are go on par with Sushruta versions. 70 to 80% of Ashtanga Sangraha and Ashtanga Hridaya versions are go on par with versions of Sushruta in many types. Okay, and also in Madhava Nidana. So Madhava Nidana is completely compiled book. Only 10 to 20% is written by Madhavacharya. Okay, otherwise 70 to 80% is completely compiled from Charaka Sushruta Samhita. Out of that, 60 to 70% of his shlokas are directly taken from Sushruta Samhita. So where he feels Nidana is good, according to him, he will take those shlokas into his Samhita. So that Madhava Nidana is a dependent book. It's completely a compiled book. So why Madhava Nidana becomes so famous? So Nidana Shrestha it becomes because of its Madhukosha commentary. The commentary of Madhava Nidana is excellent. Madhukosha commentary is excellent. So if you want to purchase Madhava Nidana book, purchase along with Madhukosha commentary. Got it? If you good in Sanskrit, go with original book. Otherwise, purchase English translation. Some English translation books are very good. So at least you can go and study Nidana Panchakas in detail. Start Swastarutta. So first one is Dinacharya. Before going with Swastarutta, we have a definition for WHO definition for health. Okay, according to Sushruta, Acharya Sushruta has given a definition of health. What is the definition of health given by Acharya Sushruta? Swasta definition given by Acharya Sushruta. Can you tell me the reference of Swasta definition given by Sushruta? Sushruta Sutra 15th chapter. Samadosha Samagnisha Samadatu Malakriya Prasanna Atmendriya Manaha Swasta Ityabi Diyate. So the shloka starts with Prasanna. In second line shloka start with Prasanna. First it will start with Samadosha Samadatu. Okay, Samadosha Samadatu. Samadosha Samadatu. It's not Samadosha Samadatu. Samadosha Samagni. Samadosha Samagnischa Samadatu Malakriya. So first we will start with the dosha, then we will take up the Agni. So then Dhatu, next is Mala. Okay. He has given a core importance for dosha, Dhatu, Mala, and Agni. Okay. So all these four elements should be in its normalcy. समदोष समाग्निश समधातु मलक्रियः प्रसन्नात्मेन्द्रिय मनः स्वस्थ इत्यपि दीयते. सुश्रुत संहिता Sutrasthana, 15th chapter, so shloka number is around some 45 to 50. So maybe around 47, 48 shloka. Just go and check the shloka number. Okay. So here, yeah, Acharya has given importance for dosha, dhatu, mala, and agni. For keeping all these normalcy, agni is very, very important. Then again, you can ask question yourself. We can keep doshas in normalcy. Whether it is possible to keep all doshas in normalcy, it's highly impossible task. Because vata increases, kapha decreases. Kapha increases, vata decreases. We can keep both the dosha increase by only one guna, that is shita. We can maintain the increase avastha of both the guna only by shita. All other gunas are opposite to that of kapha and vata. Kapha gunas, so vata opposite is the vata gunas are opposite to that of kapha, except only one guna, shita. So kapha and vata will meet at a point, it is shita. Okay, so it's highly impossible task to maintain dosha normals. Always some dosha will increase, some dosha will decrease. According to the day also dosha will increase, dosha will decrease. According to Rutu also dosha will varies. Some dosha will get sanchaya in some Rutu, prakopa in some Rutu, and prashamana in some Rutu. Okay, so this is the way the doshas are ups and downs in the body. Okay, so we cannot maintain 100% normalcy, but we can maintain a harmony with the doshas. So in our classics, so major importance given for dosha ruddhi, not for dosha kshaya. So we have dosha kshaya lakshanas, but when come to the chikitsa, many a times dosha kshaya chikitsa was not at all explained with an importance. Wherever you go, so acharyas explained about ruddha doshas or prakopita doshas. Nowhere in the Kaya Chikitsa Sutras, Acharya explained to give treatment for Kshina doshas. Okay, so it's understood that if one dosha is in Kshina avastha means other dosha will be in Ruddha avastha. Okay, so here we need to maintain a harmony between the doshas. We need to maintain just a homeostasis between the doshas. They should not opposite to each other. Samadosha, Samadmisha. So Agni Sama means Agni should be in a proper condition. So all the Agnis. So Agni means here we can take on with metabolism or digestion in the gut, starting from mouth to anus, along with the digestion, intracellular digestion everywhere in the body. Okay, so not only Jataragni Vyapara here Acharya is telling, so complete Pancha Bhuta Agni, Sapta Dhatva Agni. So all Agnis, all cellular Agni, Dhatu, Upadhatu, Mala Agni, every part in the body is own metabolism. Every cell in the body is having their own metabolism. So Mala is also having their own Agni, Dhatu is also having their own Agni, Upadhatu also having their own Agni. So doshas, all 5 doshas, so 3 doshas with 5 division also having their Agni. Okay, here Agni Vyapara should be in a proper conditions. Then only Dhatu Poshana will be taken place. Okay, so first dosha, then Acharya told about Dhatu. If Agnis are not in a proper position, then so Dhatu Poshana will not taken place properly. If Agni is in good condition, then Dhatu Poshana will occur properly. Then there will be no abnormality. Dosha, Samyata, and Agni. Agni Samyata is most important. Automatically, Dhatu and Mala will become normal. If we maintain dosha and Agni in normalcy, so Dhatu and Mala will become normal. Everywhere we will see Agni. Okay, metabolism. So these Agni metabolism mainly, cellular metabolism mainly depends on Jatra Agni metabolism and as well as Panchabhuta Agni metabolism. Panchabhuta Agni metabolism will taken care by Yakrut. Okay, if the digestion in the gut is good, Metabolism in the liver is good means all other things will be good. If we find abnormality with the gut metabolism, the gut absorption, gut digestion, and liver metabolism, then all diseases will start. Okay. So according to Kayachiksa principle, all the diseases are originate because of Manda. So Agni Manda will lead to Ama. Ama may be an undigested, unmetabolized product stays longer period in one area in the body, one space in the body that will make other dhatus to immobile or without function. Okay, that will disturb the function of other dhatus. That leads to the vyadhi. Wherever you can go with the samprapti of any disease, so always it will start with Agni and Ama. So Ama will make the improper action, improper metabolism in the body. So disturbance in the metabolism in the body. That will lead to a disease. So this is our samprapti and the way we can take it in our Roganidana. Okay, here Samadosha, Samagnisha, Samadhatu, Malakriya is important. If proper Dhatu portion had taken place, so then Mala will also go away properly. Okay, so then comes this is about body. In first line, Shloka Acharya is explaining about body. In second line, internal environment, you can say it is an internal environment. So again, so Prasannatmendriya Manaha Swastya Ityavidiyate. So along with body metabolism, along with dosha, dhatu, mala and agni, again Acharya has taken so prasanna atma indriya. So you can ask one more question whether atma is having any function in the body. According to Shloka of Charaka. So what is the Shloka of Charaka about atma? Nirvikaro parasya sattva bhuta gunendriye chaitanyam karanam drashtam nitya pashyati iti kriya. Here, according to this shloka, Atma is Nirvikara. It doesn't have any Akara in the body. Atma is Shrestha. Sattva Bhuta Gunendra. He is predominant of Sattva Bhuta. Okay. So he won't do any function, he is just visual spectator. Then where you will get a prasannata of Atma? If Indriyas and Manas in a good condition, then Atma Prasannata will come. Okay. If Indriyas and Mana in a good state, then it will lead to Atma Prasanna. Okay. So peacefulness that will bring here the intention of the shloka is here Acharya is not telling you directly about Atma. Prasannatma means the peacefulness of Manas and Indriya is directly proportional to Prasannata of Atma. So where we can expect Prasannata by Atma functions. Atma Guna, Sukha, Dukkha, Ichcha, Dvesha, Prayatna and Buddhi are the gunas of Atma, are the functions of Atma, we can tell. So if Indriyas and Mana is in a good, peaceful or harmony, again we can bring so good things with their Atma Guna. Sukha, Dukkha, Ichcha, Dvesha and Prayatna will be good. If these Sukha, Dukkha, Ichcha, Dvesha, Prayatna are good, then the peacefulness or harmony or health will be maintained. So with this shloka, Acharya is telling about the Indriya Nigraha. Okay. So in Naishtika Chikitsa, in both the main intention is desires are the cause for the disease. Asaya dukkha ke karan. Asaya dukkha ke mula. So desires are the cause for disease. Okay. So one should have the limitations over the desires. That is sukha dukkha ichcha. Ichche. Here it will come as a desire. Okay. So in this regard, in the single shloka, Acharya has given the Vega Nigraha also, okay, and as well as Prasannata of Atma, Prasannata of Manas, and Prasannata of Indriya. Okay. So it is both psychological harmony and as well as physiological harmony and as well as the desirable harmony. So both. So Acharya has included everything, every part of the body along with body functions and desires also. If you become a swasta means, if you want to maintain our swasta means, we should bring down our desires into limitations. Okay, by telling harmony with manas and as well as atma. So desires are the cause for disease. Okay, so prasanna atma indriya mana swasta ityapi diyat. So this is the explanation given in Charaka. Sorry, Sushruta Samhita. Okay, swasta definition is given in Sushruta Samhita Sutrasthana 15th chapter. Okay. So then we can compare the shloka of Acharya Sushruta with the WHO shloka. So what is the shloka given? What is the definition given by WHO? It's not shloka, it's a definition given by WHO regarding health. Health is a state of complete mental, physical, mental, spiritual, and social well-being. Okay, so they're including four factors here. Health is the state of complete physical, mental, spiritual, and social well-being, and not merely an absence of a disease. So, absence of a disease is not an health, according to WHO definition. Just an absence of a disease is not a health. Okay, if I don't have any disease, means it is not an health. Okay, health is a complete state of physical, mental, social, and spiritual well-being. So before 2002, WHO has not included spiritual well-being. So according to WHO statement, health is only physical and mental. So in after 2002, they added social and spiritual well-being. Okay, so that's why we are studying social hygiene also. If our physical and mental we are healthy means, so if you are harming to the society means it is not an health. So ನನಗೆ ಕಾಯಿಲೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ನಾನು ವಾಸಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ, ಆ ಕಾಯಿಲೆನ we should not spread to the society. That is also very important, especially the viral diseases. Okay, so now you people will understand about viral diseases. This set of people definitely will understand about viral diseases. So during our college days, if they are telling about epidemic, endemic, and these viral diseases, we thought of plague, pneumonia, and other diseases. We are not exposed to such a pandemic or such a epidemic diseases. So after 2020, 21, 22, everybody will know about what is epidemic. Okay, so how the disease will spread to one by one. Okay. So here they are maintaining social harmony and as well as spiritual harmony. We need a spiritual harmony to sum up or to control our desires, or else to maintain some phobia in the minds of the people. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಅಬ್ಸ್ಟಕಲ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸಮ್ ಫೋಬಿಯಾ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವ್ ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೂ ಎದರಲ್ಲ. ಸಚ್ ಎ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಗೆ ದೇವರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ವರಿಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಗಾಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವೈ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಈಸ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್? Because of our ancestor sampradaya, what we are followed, the religious rituals and sampradayas. That's why we are social and spiritual harmony was maintained. So one, according to some journals, Lancet journal published from USA, in India the psychiatrists are very less, and if the psychiatrists are there also, their job is very less, because we have a spiritual harmony. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಊರಲ್ಲೂ ದೇವರುಗಳಿದೆ, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಊರಲ್ಲೂ ಬಾಬಾಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಇನ್ ಟು ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮ ಪ್ರವಚನ. ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೌ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಲೀವ್ ದ ಲೈಫ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ the psychological disorders are very less compared to the other countries in India. So otherwise every PhD must have one psychiatrist in India. You just check. So which is the last branch to prefer in allopathy? Psychiatry. They are having very less number of patients in psychiatry. Just check it out. Psychiatrists are very less. Usually they won't prefer psychiatry branch. In India, the scope of psychiatry is less because we have a spiritual well-being. We know how to control our mind. So we'll share the things with others. Okay. So the spiritual well-being will bring the psychological well-being. Mental illness is very less because of our spiritual well-being. Okay, we'll share the things. So Lancet Journal published ಕೂಡ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರ ರೀಸನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು, India has in-depth knowledge of spirituality, one thing, and they believe in spirituality. Knowledge ಇದೆ, belief ಇದೆ. So that's why the psychiatric illnesses are very less in India. ಸೊ ಹೆಂಗಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರು ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಎಂಗೇಜ್. ಭಯ ಇದೆ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಭಯ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ಫೋಬಿಯಾನೇ ಗಾಡ್ ಅಂತ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ದಟ್ ಫೋಬಿಯಾ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಗಾಡ್. ಇವು ದೇವ್ರು ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಯಾರನ್ನ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಲೂಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಯಾವ್ದು ಭಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಪೊಲೀಸು ಲಾ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ಸಮ್ ಎಂಡ್. ಫೈನಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಎದುರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ದ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸಮ್ ಫೋಬಿಯಾ ಟು ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್. ದ ಫೈನಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಗಾಡ್. ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಎದುರಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೈನಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ have a fear for God. That fear factor will bring you the social and spiritual well-being. So it is most important in India with huge population. Okay, so we cannot maintain. Even in Russia with so many strict laws also, they cannot maintain a social and spiritual harmony. With this social and spiritual harmony only we can bring economy into the next level. It's not possible to bring economy with the phobia, with the fear. What China is doing now. Yeah, there is no liberty in China to do anything. There is no liberty of speech in China. Though it is the biggest population country, there is no liberty of speech. In India, everybody had liberty of speech. We have all the liberties. Okay. So as a democratic country, we have all the liberties. So it's not a communist country. Okay. So that's why the health is good in India. So according to WHO definition, health is a state of complete physical, mental, spiritual, and social well-being. It's not merely an absence of disease. Okay. Not only merely an absence of disease. Just about the definition of health. So in Charaka Samhita again, Acharya has explained about Purusharthas. Dharmartha Kama Mokshanam Arogyam Moolamuttam. So we want a longevity. We want to live as a swasta. Why? ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಬದುಕಬೇಕು ಸ್ವಸ್ಥರಾಗಿ? Why you have to live a healthy life? So because of we want to attain Purushartha. What are these Purusharthas? Dharmartha, Kama and Moksha. So here Acharya has given very beautiful definition for dharma. So this definition is given in Ashtanga Hridaya. So the same sloka is copied in Ashtanga Hridaya and Ashtanga Sangraha. Dharmartha Kama Moksha Nama Arogyam Moolamuttam. Sloka is present in Charaka Samhita and Vagbhata. So here in Vagbhata Samhita commentary, Yada Uddaranartham Shreyaskaranaartham Sadharma. So that will helpful for their upliftment. Uddaranartham. Okay. Shreyaskaranaartham. So that will give you the shreyas to the person. It's called as dharma. Here dharma means not a religion. Don't consider the dharma present in Purushartha is a religion. Here the meaning of dharma is that will helpful for if upliftment. So that should be helpful for its upliftment and as well as its shreyas. It's called as dharma. Here dharma means we need to live in artha condition. So we need to live without making any mosa. We should not do any mosa or vanchana to anybody in any manner. So that is dharma here. By that we will get the shreyas. We will get the upliftment. Okay, that is dharma. Okay. So artha is by doing dharma, what we are earning is an artha. So not earning what we have going to earn is an artha. So artha is very clear. The assets and what are the earnings, what you will do in their life is artha. So artha should be according with the dharma principles. So earning with standard principles. Okay, it's not a droha chintana. Vyaparam droha chintanam is the common word. We should earn without doing a droha. We should earn by maintaining dharma. Okay, that is artha. Next, dharma artha, kama and moksha. So kama here means we are born in a place and we should give birth to some other persons, some other progeny, some other generation. We need to keep our generation forward. So that is kama. Kama is not a kama is not having some other meaning here. Here kama means we need to give birth to give birth to our offsprings, give birth to our new generations. That is kama. So if you follow proper dharma and artha, definitely you will get a moksha. Moksha is not a punarjarma, or we will not get a punarjarma and we will go to the swarga. So it's not a moksha. The real meaning of moksha given in the classics is, so if you follow the dharma and if you earn with the principles of dharma, if you follow the kama principles, and definitely will get moksha. Moksha is not something else by doing meditation or by believing something else will get moksha. It's not that one. So if kayakave kailata, that principle Acharya has given here. So if you do your duties properly, you will get moksha. What are your duties means? Doing proper, earning proper artha by following dharma principles and making proper kama. So by following dharma principles, definitely will get moksha. Why we need swastika means by doing these purusharthas and following these purusharthas, we will get moksha. Okay. This is the reference from Charaka Sutra, first chapter. So definition of Ayu, Sharirendra Sattvatmam Samyoge Dari Jivitam Nityakasha Anubandhasya Paryaya Ayuruchate. Sharira, Indriya, Sattva and Atma Samyoga is called as Ayu. The life exists by combination of Sharira, Indriya, Sattva and Atma. Okay, if these four things come together, then life exists. Sharira, Indriya, Sattva, and as well as Atma. Sharira, Sattva, Atma Samyoge, Dari, Jivita. That is called as Ayu. Dari and Jivita are synonyms of Ayu. So again, other synonyms of Ayu is Nityagasha, Anubandha. Nityaga and Anubandhascha, Paryaya, Ayuruchati. There are four paryas given for the Ayus. So Dari, Jivitam, Nityaga, and Anubandha. So again, Charaka Sutra, first chapter, 42nd sloka. The synonyms of Ayu is the common question. So synonyms of Ayu is Dari, Jivitam, Nityaga, and Anubandha. Sattva Atma Sharira is called as Tridanda. Tridanda Sharira is Sattva Atma and Sharira. So this is a common question, PGT question. Tridanda is Sattva Atma and Sharira. Sattvatma Sharira Trayametat Tridandavat. Shloka. Called as Tridanda. Start with Dinacharya. The types of five again Sukha, Itayo, Itai, Sukha, Dukhayo. Yesterday we have discussed about Sukha, Dukha, Ita and Aita. So based on this shloka, the Swasta is divided into two types, Vaiktika Swasta and as well as Samajika Swasta. So we'll start with Dinacharya. So in every Dinacharya chapter, the first shloka will be Brahmi Muhurta. So Acharya Charaka Sushruta was better. All three Acharyas has given importance for Brahmi mode. Okay? So the last one yama of the night is called as Brahmi Muhurta. Last one yama of the night is called as Brahmi Muhurta. The last one yama means last 3 hours of the night. Suppose the sunrise in Bangalore is 6:30 means the Brahmi Muhurta will start with 3:30. 3:30 a.m. to 6:30 is Brahmi Muhurta Kala. So why our Acharyas has given most importance for the Brahmi Muhurta? Why we need to wake up early in the morning during Brahmi Muhurta? So do you have any research that will give an importance to wake up during a Brahmi Muhurta? Okay, we have a lot of research regarding by waking up in the Brahmi Muhurta. The pineal gland secretions will be very high during that period, and serotonin secretions also high. Those who will wake up early in the morning, they will be happy all the day. Okay? So the whole day they are happy, and because of increased pineal gland secretion, so the memory will be increases. If you study something else also, that will be remembered for longer period. Okay, so that is the importance of waking up during Brahmi Muhurta. Brahmi Muhurta Kala is very suitable Kala for studies. Okay, so conditions apply. You should sleep by 9 o'clock and you should wake up by 3 o'clock. You should leave by 12 o'clock and waking up by 3 o'clock. It won't work. Mind should have proper sleep. Even our gurus and their gurus, so they will wake up by 3 o'clock and they will start chanting of Samhitas. 3:30 to 6:30 is Samhita chanting period. So our Guru Dr. Anjaney Murthy, while he was studying in Jamnagar, he used to wake up by 3 o'clock and he will go to his Guru home by 3:30 for Samhita Dhyayana. 3:30 to 6:30 they will do Samhita Dhyayana. After 8:30 they will go to the college. That was the instance. And till today, Sir age is around 72 years. He can able to remember Charaka shlokas from any chapter. All 8,500 shlokas present in Charaka Samhita will remember. And different versions written by different acharyas. Book also he will remember. In which page, which area this shloka was present. So either in the top or in the bottom. Like that also will tell. He had almost 100 versions of Charaka in his home. In every book, he will tell where the shloka is with the meaning, different meaning. With 100 meanings, he will tell. Okay, that is the power of Brahmi Muhurta. Okay, so if you want to get some siddhis, we should do it in Brahmi Muhurta. So, and one spiritual story about Brahmi Muhurta is Brahma used to tell all our Vedas during Brahmi Muhurta. We will recite all 4 Vedas during Brahmi Muhurta from his all 4 aids. So Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharvana Veda. Atharvana Veda, Ayurveda is Upoveda, Atharvana Veda. Okay. So our Ayurveda is origin during Brahmi Muhurta. Okay. So that is the mythological story behind Brahmi Muhurta. Usually Brahma will start reciting the Vedas during the Brahmi Muhurta. That's one importance. So memory will be good if you wake up in early morning when you study. And they studied about pineal gland secretions or serotonin secretions. The whole body we will, the whole day we will be awake and we will be in happy mood if you wake up early in the morning. In recent times, after COVID, so we have seen a lot of online training programs, course training programs, business training programs. Okay, so in social media, the 5 o'clock waking up by 5 o'clock is the key for success. I have seen somewhere else in social media. If you wake up early, you can make a lot of plans as a business plans and other things. So you can have a very good vision with our business and all. So those who will wake up by early in the morning. Okay. The first and foremost rules in business is waking early in the morning. Wake up early in the morning. Okay, so they will get a lot of time and they will have a time to think. So then they will implement. What are the new things they want to do it? So any action plans they want to make, they used to take decisions only in the morning. Okay, if you don't have any things to read early in the morning, at least you should do meditation early in the morning. So that is the importance of waking up early in the morning, the importance of Brahmi Muhurta. So at least from today onwards, everybody should wake up early in the morning, at least by 5 or 10, not 3:30. Okay, you should at least you should wake up by 5 o'clock and start studying. Make your own action plans and start studying. Otherwise, by 3:30 you wake up and by 6:30 you do revisions and again half an hour, 1 hour you can take rest. So again you can start another 3 hours of study. So thing is you should go to the bed early. So evening 8, 9 o'clock you can go to the bed. Maximum 9. So 9 to 3 is a good time. Okay. So waking up early will give you an instant energy all the day. Okay. So according to some other references, good amount of corticosteroids will be released if you waken up early in the morning. So a lot of researchers has done on early morning waking up. Okay, so it's good. In everywhere it's mentioned that waking up early in the morning is good for health. Okay, so what we have to do when after waking up? Jirna Jirnam Nirupayat. Okay, so defecation. Acharya told about defecation. So again in Ashtanga Sangraha, if the night food was not digested, what to do? Again, Acharya has given option. Again, you go for sleep. If indigestion, if you feel an indigestion, again you should go for further sleep. So that is also explained by Acharya. If complete digestion happens, no problem, you can wake up. If complete digestion has not happened, so just go for sleep once again. Okay. So 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. So early morning will give you lot of boosts. So if the night food is not digested properly, again, so one condition, again you can go for sleep. Okay, one in Acharya was given. And for defecation, so now we have a toilet rooms and during golden days. So the toilet method was not there, and they are given some where to do defecation and all. So you should not be near the river flow areas and other things, and you should not turn towards the sunrise area. You should not turn towards east for doing defecation. So one condition Acharya has given. Uh, so that is called as vastu. So usually nowadays also we should not keep toilet pits towards east. Okay. So about the Brahmi Muhurta and Jirna Jirna Nirupaya. So then after this, after defecation, Malamutra Visarjana, Achamana. So Achamana means so taking water in empty stomach. Okay. So little bit of water, not so much of water. We need to take some little bit of water in empty stomach. After going for Malamutra Visarjana. Then the intestine becomes empty. So for maintaining the fluidity in the intestine, then we should drink some water. Okay. So don't take tea and coffee, then go for defecation. Nowadays, the people think that after taking tea and coffee only, they will get a defecation. So by going for smoking and all, they will get a defecation. It's not a thing. It's called as conditional reflux. So without taking tea also, they will get defecation. But so the body wants tea. It's a conditional reflux. So after that, we should go for Danta Davana. According to Sushruta, so Dantadavana, the length of Dantadavana is 10 angula, used to contain Katu, Tikta, and Kashaya rasas. Best Dantadavana kasta according to Sushruta is Tikta rasa, Tikta rasadalli Nimba. Nimba is the best kasta in Tikta rasa. Kashaya rasa, Bakula is the best one in Kashaya rasa. In Madura, Madhuka is the best one in Madura. Nimbascha Tikta Shreshtaha, Kashayo Kadire. Maduko Madure Shreshtam, Karanjam Katuke Tata. Karanja in Katu. So it will Karanja on the Adagila. Karanjam Katuke Tata. Nimbasha Tikta Shreshta. Kashaya is Kadira. Maduka Madura. Karanja Katu. Il Katu on the Ad Markoli. Karanja will be good in Katu. According to Charaka, the Dantadavana caste rasa must be Katu Tikta and Kashaya rasa. Dantadavana caste rasa must be Katu Tikta and Kashaya rasa. So what we are doing nowadays is for Dantadavana we are using Lavana, we are using Madura. Nimma paste nalli uppu ide. So whether it is salt present in your toothpaste. So these toothpastes are made with lot of fluorides and all. It is not good for teeth. According to Ayurveda, Madura Amla Lavana is Varjya for brush. Madura Amla Lavana rasas are Varjya for brush. There are clear cut indications for Katutikta and Kashaya. No other rasas except Katutikta Kashaya is suitable for Dantata. We should go with only Katutikta and Kashaya rasa. So Dantadavana Kala, how many times we need to do Dantadavana? According to Acharya, 2 times. Prata Kala and so after Bhojana in the night. One is Prata Kala, early in the morning. So after waking up, after Jiranaji and Achana, we should go for Dantadavana early in the morning. And one more time, so after completion of Ratri Bhojana. And clear cut indication of the rasa is Katutikta and Kashaya rasa. Don't go with Madura Amla and Lava. Why these dentists are recommending for Madura Amla and Lavana? So easily the teeth will going to spoil early. They will get early patients. It's called as disease mongering. We only develop a disease in a patient so that easily they will come. Okay, it's called as disease mongering. So if you advise statins for hyperlipidemia, the common group of drugs used for hyperlipidemia, increased lipid profile, statin group of drug, atorvastatin. So lovastatin, other drugs bharathan. So after consumption of these statin group of drugs, according to survey, according to the research, within 2 years, patient will develop diabetes mellitus. This statin group of drugs increases insulin resistance in the body. So within 2 to 3 years, patient will develop diabetes mellitus. One medicine will going to cause one disease. According to research, latest research about diabetes. So in a patient of diabetes, they will develop complications not because of diabetes, because of diabetes medicines. Patient die early diabetes not because of diabetes complication, because of diabetes medicine. So diabetes medicine are most dangerous than that of a diabetes normal complications. Okay. So those are research. How, if you ask how, so normally the body will convert glucose into fat. So if you want to reverse it, if the resistance starts with the insulin, then long time glucose will stay in the blood. So that will stay for longer period and it will excrete it through the urine, and some amount of it will go to the muscle, and slowly insulin will make fat. If we give the medicines to convert, to stimulate excess of insulin in the body, at that time more amount of glucose will be converted into fat. And where these fat will store in the body? So majorly the liver, it will start storing in the liver, then abdomen, then buttocks, then it will start storing viscera. So then inside the blood vessels. At last, the fat will be stored in blood vessels. Then patient will start with atherosclerosis. Then commonly cardiovascular accidents, heart attack. First degree, second degree, third degree blast in the heart, it will lead to heart attack and finally death. Okay, here the culprit is medicine. Conversion of glucose into fat. It will increases glucose and it will convert glucose into fat, and fat will be stored in the body. Where fat will go? It will store only. Whatever the medicines advised by an allopathy doctors, that will reduces glucose in the body. If reduce glucose, where it will go? It will be stored in the body only. Otherwise, you should eat less, or else do exercise more, or else it will store in the body. So this is the way the diabetes will lead to many complications. Okay. So diabetes medicines are more dangerous than enough a diabetes disease alone. Okay. So Dantadavana Uttama Ruksha according to Charaka. Karanja is good, Karavira is good, Arka is good, Malati is good. According to Ashtanga Sangraha, Malati Ruksha is Shrestha for Dantadavana. You should make an underline. Malati Ruksha is Shrestha for Dantadavana according to Ashtanga Sangraha. Okay. And Arjuna we can also, Asana we can also Dantadavana. According to Ashtanga Hridaya again, Arka, Nigrodha, Kadira, Karanja, Arjuna, Ashtanga Sangraha, Sarja, Irimeda, Apamarga also can be used for Dantadavana. Okay. Bakula is Danta Dardyakara. You can note it down. Bakula is Danta Dardyakara. Bakula is Danta Dardyakara. So one note you need to make during Dantadavana Kasta length of Dantadavana Kasta. According to Sushruta, it is 10 angula, Charaka and Vagbata 12 angula. Okay. According to Sushruta, it is 10 angula, Charaka and Vagbata 12 angula. Dantadavana Kasta length according to Sushruta is 10 angula, Charaka and Vagbata 12 angula. This is a PGD point. Wherever you have a difference of opinion, it will be the question. Sushruta 10 angula, Vagbata and Charaka 12 angula. And what is the width of Dantadavana Kasta? Kaninyagra Anguli. Kaninika Anguli. So little finger do ಏನ್ ಗರ್ತಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟು ದಪ್ಪ ಇರಬೇಕು ದತ್ತದವನ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್. ಲಿಟಲ್ ಫಿಂಗರ್ ದ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So what is the benefit of Dantadavana? So it will give prasannata in the mukha. Okay. And mukha daurgandha nashini. And it will protect the teeth. Dantadadiyakara. Okay. Mukha durgandha nashini. Prasannata in the mukha. So all these three benefits we will get by doing Dantadavana. So it's very common every day we will do Dantadavana. If you won't get Dantadavana kasta, or if you won't get paste, if you are traveling somewhere else, we forgot brush and paste. What we have to do? So, what is the alternative for Dandadavana according to classics? 12 bar Gandusha. 12 times Gandusha. 12 times Gandusha is the alternative for Dandadavana according to classics. If we cannot able to do Dandadavana, then we should go with 12 times Gandusha. Not one or two, 12 times Gandusha. Not Kavala, it is Gandusha. 12 times Gandusha. So usually nowadays we are using a paste. Before that we have a tooth powders for doing Dantadana. So again you can ask what are the tooth powders advised in the classics for Dantadana? In Charaka Samhita, Kalika Churna, Pitika Churna is advised in Charaka Chikisya Sthana 27th chapter. Kalika Churna, Pitika Churna. So what are the churnas advised in Sushruta for Dantadavana? Acharya Sushruta has advised Trikatu Churna and Tejovati Churna for Dantadavana. Okay, what are the churnas? Trikatu and Tejova. Tejova is called as toothbrush tree. Tejovati or Tejova is called as toothbrush tree. Dravaguna. English name of Tejova is toothbrush tree. So Acharya Sushruta advised he use powders of Trikatu or Tejova powder for Dantadavana. If Dantadavana Kasta is not available, you should go with these powders. ಯಾವುದು ತ್ರಿಕಟು ಚೂರ್ಣ ಆರ್ ತೇಜೋವತಿ ಚೂರ್ಣ ತ್ರಿಕಟು ಚೂರ್ಣ ಆರ್ ತೇಜೋವ ಚೂರ್ಣ. Dantadavana Ayogya. So here a lot of list is given. So Galatalo, Stajuva Roga, Mukaroga, Shwasakasa Ikka, Vamita, Daurbalya, Ajirana, Abakta, Murchana, Shiroroga. Okay. So these are all the disease anarha for going doing Danta Davana. So you should remember the list. They may ask which among the following disease patients are anarha for Danta Davana, or else arha for Danta Davana. Like that, they may ask question, any sort of question they may ask regarding arha or anarha of Danta Davana. Next comes Juha Nirleka. So how many angula Juha Nirlekana should be? 10 angula. What is the length of tongue cleaner? Tongue cleaner Juha Nirlekani length is 10 angula. Okay. According to Sharangadara, so what are the metals used to make Jiva Nirlekini? It should be Swarna, Ropya, Tamra, Pitala or Silver. Ranga. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಕಲರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ್ದು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಸ್ವರ್ಣ ರೌಪ್ಯ ತಾಮ್ರ ಪಿತ್ತಾಲ ಆರ್ ರಂಗ. So Guna, Mrudu and Lakshna should be there. According to Sushruta is restricted to Swarna, Ropya and Raksha. Only three. Okay. So Jiva Nirlekini, the length of Jiva Nirlekini must be 10 angula. So the material must be Swarna, Ropya, Tamra and Pitta. So Jiva Nirlekana will increase the taste in tongue. Okay. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ಲಿದೆ ಇದೆಯಪ್ಪ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ. Trikata Churna nowadays for 100 grams is around 200 rupees. So our tooth powder is costlier than that of any other tooth powder that we can mix with any other powders. Trikata. ಹೀಗೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪೌಡರ್ ಜೊತೆ ತ್ರಿಕಟ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ಒನ್ ಕಡದಿಂದ ಕಷಾಯ ರಸ. So by using trikatu you can observe the secretion, the srava over the in the mukha will increases. Naturally it will cleanse us. The lala srava inside the mukha will increases. Okay. Automatically all mukha will get cleanses. Trikatu. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. So if you are using some powders, you can mix trikatu with that and you can use for fresh. Good one. It won't allow any creams to develop. ಕಟುರಿಕ್ತ ಕಷಾಯ ರಸ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Next comes Gandusha or Kavala. So Sanchari is Kavala, Asanchari is Gandusha. Gargling is Kavala. Keeping water in the mouth is Gandusha. So usually in Sharangadhara Samhita, so Tatra Dravena Gandusham Kalkena Kavalam Sputam. If you take Drava, we will go for Gandusha. If you take any Kalka, that will go for Kavala. So Kalka will mix with Lala Srava in the Mukha, in the mouth, and then we can go with Kavala. So if directly if you want to do, if you want to take liquid means just do Gandusha. Liquid na we have to keep just simply in the mouth. To take any Kalka, so then you have to do Kavala. So indications are very clear. According to Sharangadhara, this is the indications according to Sharangadhara. So when to start Gandusha? After birth or 1 year, after 2 years, after 3 years, after 4 years? So we should start Gandusha after 4 years of birth. According to Charaka, we should start Gandusha after 4 years of birth. According to Charaka, Gandusha should start after 4 years. Kavala, according to Sharangadhara, Kavala should be start after 5 years. Kavala should be start after 5 years. Okay. The benefits of Gandusha Dharana, Mukha Vairasya Hara, Daurgandhyara, Jatyara, Sneha Gandusha Dharana will leads to Danta Dadyakara, Ruchikara. Okay. So types of Gandusha, Snehana, Shamana, Shodhana, Ropana. Gandusha is contraindicated in Navajvara, Garbini, Netra Vyadhi, after Virechana, Karma. So these things you should remember. So Gandusha should be start after 4 years of birth, according to Charaka Samhita. Kavala should start after 5 years of life after, according to Sharangadhara Samhita. According to Vagbata, so which is the best one for Kavala is Tilataila. Tilataila is the best one for Kavala. So if anybody attended a memory workshop, so there they are telling by doing Kavala, your memory will going to increases every day. At least early morning, you should do Kavala with Tilataila or coconut oil, whatever the available oils in your home. So that will give you the strength to the muscles. Okay, the muscles present in the face, and it will rejuvenate facial muscles, and it is a Vayastapaka. If you do Sneha Kavala early in the morning, every day, it is a Vayastapaka. Those who want to maintain their age, okay, so what you should do Kavala early in the morning with Sneha. Okay, and it will give you very good memory also. The brain will work good with the fat material. Brain will get its food by doing Kavala, so then it will activate. Okay, so Kavala is good to maintain age, Vayastapana, and also it's good for memory. According to Vagbata, so Sneha Kavala is good one. Sharangadhara ಹೇಳಿರೋದು ಕವಲ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೀವು ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಕಲ್ಕ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಶಾರಂಗದ ಇದು ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ವಾಗ್ಭಟ, ಸೊ ಈ ಟೂಲ್, ಸೊ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕವಲ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ನೇಕ್. So Mukha Netra Prakshalana. So after that we need to go for Mukha Netra Prakshalana. What are the things we can use for Mukha Netra Prakshalana? Lodra Kashaya, ಆಮಲಕ ಕ್ವಾತ, ಕ್ಷೀರಿವೃಕ್ಷ ಕಷಾಯ, ಶೀತೋದಕ, ಸುಕೋಷ್ಣ ಜಲ. So facing face wash and eye wash. Okay, we'll start with we're waking up in the morning, then defecation. So then Dantadavana, Juvanirlekana, Mukanetra Prakshalana, Kavala, Gandusha. Okay, so next, according to Raja Martanda, we need to do Shitambu Netra Sinchana. We need to sprinkle cold water into the netra at least 3 times in a day, according to Raja Martanda. So every day at least 3 times you need to sprinkle cold water to the eyes. That will keep eyesight in a very good condition. You need to wash eyes at least 3 times in a day with cold water. And hot water bath is contraindicated according to Ayurveda. You should not put hot water to the head. So that will harmful for eyes. One thing. Again, it will harmful for ears also. So head bath must be with cold water only, irrespective of any season or any reason. Head bath must be with cold water. Okay. Next comes Anjana. Take 2 minutes book. We'll start with Anjana. Anjana. Soviranjana should be applied daily. Rasanjana should be applied once in 5 days or 7 days. Soviranjanam tato nitya. Soviranjana should be applied daily. Okay. Soviranjanam tato nitya. Which Anjana is Shrestha? Shrotanjana is Shrestha. Out of that Soviranjana and Rasanjana in the types of Anjana, Shrotanjana is Shrestha. So, Rasanjana once in 7 days by Vagbata. So, it's a general statement once in 5 days or 7 days. We just go with the statement of our Acharyas. Once in 7 days according to Vagbata. Once in 5 days or once in 8 days according to Sharangadara. Once in 5 days or once in 8 days according to Sharangadara. Yaudu Rasanjana. So, Viranjana should be applied daily. So, Rasanjana once in 7 days by Vagbata or once in 5 days or 8 days by Sharangadara. So, when we have to apply Rasanjana? Which kala? Morning, afternoon, evening, or night? So, night is the best time to apply Rasanjana. Only during night. Anjana Anarha. So, just go with the list. Siddhartha, Muktavan, after Chardana and Navana, Ratri Jagarana, Jwara Pidita. So, like that, the list will go. So, for these persons, we should not go with Anjana. Anjana should not be advised for these patients. Then we have a note about regarding Anjana Shalaka. So, according to Sharangadara and Charaka, Anjana Shalaka must be 8 angula. Length of Anjana Shalaka must be 8 angula according to Sharangadara and Charaka. According to Sushruta, it is 10 angula. Anjana Shalaka length according to Charaka and Sharangadara 8 angula. Sushruta 10 angula. Anjana Shalaka length according to Sharangadara and Charaka 8 angula. Ashtangarodaya 10 angula. And Uttama Anjana Shalaka should be prepared out of Yashada. Uttama Shalaka should be prepared with Yashada. Yashada is the best metal for making Anjana Shalaka. Yashada. And which is the best Shalaka for Ropana? For Ropanartha, Shrestha is Anguli. Anguli Shalaka. Anguli Shalaka is Ropanartha Shrestha. Types of Anjana: Lekana, Ropana, and Drushti Prasadana. Charaka. Types of Anjana: Lekana, Ropana, and Drushti Prasadana. Charaka. Rasaratna Samuchaya. Idu. Rashastra Prakara, there are 5 types of Anjanas. Soviranjana, Rasanjana, Srotanjana, Pushpanjana, Nilanjana. You are studied in Rashastra and the color of their Anjanas. Anjanas with color. It's an important AIPGT point. It's there in Rashastra. According to Rajanigantu, there are 3 types of Anjana: Kala Anjana, Pushpanjana, and Rasanjana. According to Rutu, Anjana Kala will vary. In Hemanta and Shesha Rutu, Anjana should be applied during Madhyana. Grishma and Sharat, Purvana, morning. Varsha and Vasanta, ವಸಂತದಲ್ಲಿ you can apply at any time. ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ if there is no cloud during that time we need to apply anjana. So during cloudy weather we should not apply anjana in varsha rutu. In vasanta rutu we can apply anjana at any time. Okay, so hemanta shishir rutu madhyana, grishma and sharad rutu morning. During cloudy weather we should not apply anjana during varsha, otherwise we can apply anjana in varsha rutu. So in case of vasanta rutu we can apply anjana at any time. Okay, it is the best season for Anjana means Vasanta. So we are free to apply Anjana at any time. So this Rutu Anjana you should remember. According to Ashtanga Sangraha, types of Anjanas are Lekana, Ropana, Snehana, and Prasad. There are four types of Anjanas according to Ashtanga Sangraha. Lekana, Ropana, Snehana, Prasad. Lekana, Ropana, Snehana, and Prasad. Anjana Churna Beda, Utika Anjana, Rasakriya, and Churna. Based on Churna, Anjanas are again three types: Gutika Anjana, Rasakriya Anjana, and Churna Anjana. Gutika Anjana, Rasakriya Anjana, and Churna Anjana. Okay. Then comes Nasya. So Pratimarsham Nasya should be used daily. Pratimarsham tato nityam. So every day we will going with Pratimarsham Nasya. So 2 drops for both nostrils, two drops for each nostril. Every day we should go with Pratimarsham Nasya of 2 nostrils. And Marshanasya, again we have a classification based on the disease. I will advise Marshanasya. Marshanasya is for the diseases. So for minimum count we will advise, but Pratimarsha can be applied every day. There is no restrictions for going for a Pratimarsha Nasya. So in Charaka Samhita, which is the Shrestha Nasya Dravya, so told by Acharya Charaka is Anutaila. Anutaila is the Shrestha Nasya Dravya. Even Vagbata also given the same opinion. Anutaila is Shrestha according to Vagbata also. Anutaila will pass to Shungataka Marva. So in any Urdhva Jatrudata Roga, Nasya is Shrestha. So out of Panchakarma, Nasya is the one of the Panchakarma. So any Urdhva Jatrudata Rogas will go with Nasya Karma. Okay. How it will work? Nasa hi Shiraso Dwara. The password for Nasya is Nasa is the Dwara for Shiras. So if you want to bring changes in the Shiras, if you want to treat Shiras, the main gateway is NASA. If you put medicines over the NASA, it will pass through the Shungataka Marma and it will reach Shiras. If you want to bring changes in Shiras, the medicine should go through NASA Marma. Okay, so it will bring changes in the Shiras. Pratimarshanasya is contraindicated in Dushtapinasa, Krimya Shiroroga, Madhya Pidita, Utlishta Dosha, and as well as Apala Shrota. So, where it is contraindicated, you should go through it. And details of this Nasya and types classification we will learn in Panchakara. Okay. So, at this point of view, just remember the types of Nasya, Pratimarsha Nasya and Parsha Nasya. Pratimarsha Nasya can be used daily. The best dravya for Pratimarsha Nasya is Anutaila, Akanda Charaka, and Vagbata. Only 2 drops for each nostril you can go with Pratimarsha Nasya. So in Bangalore, like cities, we have a lot of allergic rhinitis and bronchitis. So how to get rid of this allergic rhinitis and bronchitis is Nasya. Okay, when patient come to me, we will advise 4 criteria to follow to get rid of allergy problem in Bangalore, living a healthy life without medications. First thing, they go for nurse every day, both the nostril 2 drops nurse. So we'll advise every day they will do brushing. That will cleanses the oral cavity. Like that, Nasya will cleanses the nasal cavity. Okay, the dust particles, the pollution, pollutants, it will come out. And there will be no sinusitis. One should go Nasya every day. Okay. So then second thing is, so cold water 8 bath. Irrespective of any reason and season, one should take cold water 8 bath. That will increase body immunity and it will prevent sinusitis and it will keep the eyes in very good condition. Okay. So third one is drinking of normal water, no filter water or anything. So no boiled water. Drinking of normal water that will brings you immunity by making lot of infection. Infection should be defeated by infection only. So once you drink all types of water, our body will expose to more amount of pathogens and more infections. Then immunity will develops. Okay. Then fourth one is jalneti. So one yoga technique is there by putting water from one nostril, the water will come from other nostrils. That is called as jalneti. So neti pots are available. If you go through the internet, you can buy neti pots from Amazon and other things. So regularly you can put water from the right nostril and it will come left water from left to right. The condition for jalneti is one should take warm water and put some salt to it. While doing jalneti, you should take strong breath through the mouth. Okay, forcible breathing through the mouth, it won't allow water from the nose. If you put water in the nose also, it will come. So these 4 things one should do. They will be get rid of allergic rhinitis and sinus. Very common issue is running nose in Bangalore. Early morning sneezing, continuous sneezes 10 times, 20 times, 30 times. So continuous sneezing and running nose will get rid of by doing these 4 things. Okay. So how to lead a disease-free life? Just follow the rules. Okay. Uh, every day we will get some 5 to 10 patients of allergic rhinitis, bronchitis, and allergy. So first condition we will tell you is if you follow these 5 rules, you won't meet doctor again and again. If you want to meet doctor, don't follow these rules. We will be happy. Doctor will be happy. You'll get consultation. Alva? If you make a disease-free society, how to live? ನಾವ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬದುಕೋದು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್? Next comes Dhumapana. Dhumapana kala according to Charaka. So after Snana, after Bhojana, after Vamana, after Shavatu, after Dantamajana, after Snana, Anjana, and Nidra. Length of Dhumavarti is 8 angula. Length of Dhumanetra according to Charaka is Prayaka is 36 angula, Sneka is 32 angula, Virechanika is 24 angula. It's very clear in the slide. So Prayogika Dhumapana Kala is Prayogika Dhumapana Kala. So normally when we can go with Dhumapana. So here Acharya Charaka explained, don't go Dhumapana with tobacco. So our peoples will go Dhumapana with tobacco. It's not good for health. If you want to go for Dhumapana generally, Dhumapana should be prepared according to our classical preparations. Then we can go with Dhumapana. Okay. So when to start Dhumapana according to the age limit for Dhumapana according to Sharakadara. So we should start Dhumapana at the age of 12 years and we should continue up to the age of 80 years. The age limit for Dhumapana according to Sharangadara is 12 to 80. 12 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ 80 Varsha. 12 to 80 is the age limit for Dhumapana according to Sharangavara. Ashtanga Sangraha after 18 years. According to Ashtanga Sangraha, Dhumapana age he has given is after 18, 1 8, after 18 years. So this is the length of Dhumapana according to Sushruta, Prayuta 48, Sneka 32, Virachanika 24. Rana Dhumapana is having 8 ml length. Dhumapana Anarha should go through. Excess Dhumapana leads to Badiriya, Andatva, Rukshatva, Raktapitta, Shirobrahma. Okay, they will lose ears and eye. Ati Rukshatva will increase. So in modern day, they consume lot of tobacco and tobacco-related products that will lead to oral cancer or lung cancer. By smoking, lung cancer. By consuming oral tobacco, oral cancer. Next, Kshaura Karma. So one should go for Kshaura Karma 3 times in 15 days. So Kshaura Karma is not a complete air cutting. So it will be going with a shaving for beard. So 3 times in 15 days, 5 days once. Kshaura Karma. In olden days, for kings, they used to go once in 3 days. They will cut their ears also. The trimming of facial hairs and as well as uh, hair present in the head, both. So once 3 times in 15. It's important when they will go, how they will go, don't want. So for APGT, so how many times Kshaura Karma should be done? 3 times in 15 days. It means to say that 5 days once. Once in 5 days. Kshaura Karma Lava. What are the benefits you will get by going for a Kshaura Karma? Kshaura Karma is Pushtikara. You can write it down. It is Pushtikara, Rushya, Ayushya. Kshaura Karma will bring you about Pushtikara, Rushya, Ayushya, Shuchikara, Pushti, Rushya, Ayushya, Shuchikara, Soundar, Papa Shamana. That's why we are offering airs to gods. Tirupati Irbodu, Dharmasthala Irbodu. We are offering airs to the gods just to get rid of our sins. Papanash. Shvara Karma is Papanashna. So that's why if we're going for Shvara Karma anywhere, we will pay the money. Otherwise, you won't give up your papas. Shvara Karma is Papanashana. So two things we should not take it freely. One is medical consultation and one more is Shvara Karma. Otherwise, Papa will not go away. Consultation and so that's why you should not do free consultation. Every disease is because of their sins or papa karma. So in the etiology of the diseases, many a times they are giving it's because of papa karma. So what is the papa parihara? We should pay for it. If you pay for it, at least some papa will come down. Not fully. Some papa, some sins will come down. Okay. So Shavara karma is papa nasha. So on board ಹಾಕಿಬಿಡಿ ಕ್ಲಿನಿಕ್ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಯಾರು free consultation ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ. If you put a board like that, nobody will ask you free consultation or free camps and other things won't be happen. Just if you want to get rid of your papa karma, just take paid consultations. Okay. So joke apart. So it's also there in some areas. But Kshaura karma is papa shamana. ಆಯುಷ್ಯ ಲಾಘವಕರ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯಕಾರಕ ಉತ್ಸಾಹವರ್ಧಕ. Just check yourself after going for a haircut or after going for a shaving, you will get energetic. After going for a beauty parlor, you will get energetic. Okay, you will be feel fresh, utsahawardaka. ಸೊ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯಕಾರಕ, ಲಾಘವಕರ, ಆಯುಷ್ಯ, ಪಾಪಶಮನ, ಪುಷ್ಟಿಕರ, ಋಷ್ಯ, ಶುಚಿಕಾರಕ, ಸೌಂದರ್ಯವರ್ಧಕ. ಸೊ ಮೆನಿ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಕ್ಷೌರಕ. ಹಂಗಂತ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ 5 days once ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ. Don't have time also for that. So definitely it will give all these effects. Effects of vyayama. So ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ two things you should remember. We should do ಶರೀರ ಆಯಾಸ ಜನನಂ ಕರ್ಮ ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮ ಉಚ್ಯತೆ. So the ayasa will brings in the body by doing vyayama. We can understand this sloka in two ways, one with positive and one with negative. So sharira ayasa jananam karma vyayama uchyate. So it will brings utsaha in the body by making some ayasa. Okay. So ayasa janana means it will increase the circulation all over the body. The circulation will increase the corticosteroids. Corticosteroid will increase the glucose level in the body. That will bring you utsaha. Okay. So it's a catabolism. Body will go with the catabolism. So we should not do vyayama much rather than ardhabala. We should go only ardhabala of our capacity. We should go with vyayama only half of our capacity. So this rule you should remember. Sharirayasana karma vyayama uchyate, but still we should go only ardhabala. Half of our capacity we should go with vyayama. So how we will understand ardhabala? So lalata sweda. Sweda in lalata place, sweda in forehead. So that will indicate you about ardhabala. Ardhabala indicates sweating on the forehead, nose, joints, axilla, hands, and feet. So the sweating start ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ we can stop our ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮ. So usually patients ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ how many kilometers we will walk in a day, or else what is the alternative for walk? So we will advise you can do any sort of exercises, but thing is you have to do on your half capacity till sweating. You have to do vyayama till sweating. So you have to do vyayama till sweating. Sweating baratanka vyayama body. So if you do vyayama till the sweat. Effect of savyayama. So it will make sharira lagutva, klesha sahishnatva, karma samartha will increases, thairya will increases, and it will decreases the doshas. And most important is agni vritti. It will increases the agni also. Effect of ati vyayama, it will leads to shrama, trishna, kasa, klama, raktapitta, jvara, kshaya, aruchi, okay, brahma and kushatva. So if you do more vyayama, these side effects will come. And vyayama is contraindicated in ajirana and vata-pitta rogas, and before below the age of 16 and above the age of 70. So after coitus and emaciation due to excessive coitus, so in Rajakshma we cannot advise vyayama. And then rakta pitta, kshaya, kshitakshina, kasa, shwasa, brahma. Vyayama should be done daily in Hemanta, Shishira and Vasanta Rutas. Every day we have to go with vyayama in Hemanta, Shishira and Vasanta Rutas. Okay, so we'll stop today's class here. We'll continue class tomorrow. I will let you know tomorrow class time class.